You seem to have forgotten that I am a woman.
Okay then, well let's step it up a notch then. You know what's weird is being inside for like a year and a half and then forgetting how to talk to people.
Mm-hmm.
And then also forgetting how to do that into a microphone.
Yeah.
Hi, Laura.
Hi. Hello.
Thank you for accompanying me on this fucking journey saga that is this fucking podcast.
How many times have you invited Laura over to do this episode?
Well, I think this is
Probably.
the furthest it got.
Yes.
Because, once it just was us sitting here, we already ate all the meat and all the cheese.
Yeah.
That's the common theme.
Yes.
We'd go hard with that first. And then
So this is definitely the third time and obviously the most successful time. The last time we got all the way to here.
like the bar for success is very low.
We got all the way to this point of like the headphones were going on and we had a couple bevies. We were all loosey-goosey. We had all the meats. And then
We got too loosey-goosey, I guess.
I
don't know.
mean,
That's what
in
we were
my opinion, I was the right amount of
You're
loosey-goosey.
fine.
And the person who was
Assisting us.
that was assisting us in the process of the production wasn't having a great time. So
was not loosey-goosey.
was not loosey-goosey. So it just didn't seem like a good time to continue. But anyways, that's fine. And then the first time, I don't even think we made it into the studio.
No, we
No.
definitely did.
No. And I don't even remember how to phrase sentences, but you're a good friend.
It's not an important skill for this.
Okay, so we're doing Haus Haux, and we are trying to figure out how I get back to talking behind a microphone. And the people I'm going to bring on, I've decided are intelligent enough to help me. And I want to know, you have an art background, legitimately. You do.
Yeah.
And right now, do you feel like you have something that you do that like expresses your creative side?
Literally nothing.
Literally nothing. Like
But I would like to. Is
okay,
the
cool.
point.
We're doing this together. Hell yeah.
Oh wait, I did buy a pack of art pencils a couple months ago,
fuck
and I
yes,
drew like
dude.
a cartoon once, and then I didn't stick with it, but I tried for like a second.
Okay, then I'm so happy that you're here because we're doing this together then. Okay, this is great.
I'm
And-
just like the boss level of on creativity.
Okay, but what is some thing that you used to do that you like want to get back to? Is it sketching? Is it drawing? Or like you said you bought
I
some-
like drawing. But I think more of it was usually like computer based. Like what
Okay.
I actually wanted to do was like more like videography, I guess, at one point in time.
No shit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I went to art school.
Yeah. That's fucking awesome. Would you want to like direct or do you want to like actually do the art, like graphics, like part of it, like animations and stuff?
No, not animations. I suppose more direct. Part of it more was like something I was like all encompassing that I did that like I came up with the idea for and saw it to the end. And obviously I know that wouldn't. It's not like a possibility in a big scale thing, but I think more of like
What do you mean?
behind. I mean, you could never be literally everything
Yeah,
for
yeah,
something
yeah,
that's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
do well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a horror movie.
Yeah.
And it's just I'm in it.
Yeah. I could see you directing and like having some kind of like satire flair on it
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah. Also, side note, always a goal of mine to just play a dead body in something.
What the fuck?
Zach and Migo told me it would get me in some like really shitty thing. And I was like, I'm in. I'll take the day off.
I'll lie dead here for you.
Literally, that's all I want, just covered in blood. So I can be like, that's me.
It's just marinara sauce.
Absolutely. Legitimate bucket list item.
Why
for
are
me.
there bay leaves in her blood?
Yeah, It's not gonna be a great movie. It's fine.
Oh my god. So, okay. Well, we can fucking make that happen. I feel like we have the technology and the resources.
Yeah, totally.
That's cool. I mean, dude, getting back behind a mic is weird. I tried going, so I guess I should introduce a little bit of me. Okay, hi, I'm Ani Moush, for those of you who just stumbled upon this show. 2 years, a little over 2 years ago, I stumbled into doing open mics for no reason at all, except just to complain, and that completely changed my life. And then pandemic happened, and I stopped doing comedy, and then I started producing podcasts and stuff, which is great. However, I miss complaining into a microphone is really the bottom line, and I just like to gab with people who also like to gab.
It helps to amplify my complaints, for sure.
I also think that it was serendipitous that we met right before pandemic, like right a few weeks before, virtually. Via the internet. And then also moved to New York at like the same time.
Yeah. I don't know whether it's coming up though, I think.
Yeah.
I was here like a couple weeks after.
Yeah.
Side note, anyway.
It's this month is, well, yeah, like about a year. Holy shit,
Or we
dude.
cannot be basic bitches anymore.
I know. We were discussing this. This is something that I would love to get people's feedback. How much time do you have in a different city before, like, it's not cool to do the touristy shit anymore? And we, when we started this, said it was a year. But then I feel like there's COVID tax.
I think you have to factor in also, there's the COVID tax, and also, like, it's proportional to the amount of shit to do in the city.
Yeah, that's also very true.
We're not in, like, Des Moines. Like,
yeah, dude. I don't know. Even, like, I mean, we came from Boston, which, like, you would think seemingly there's stuff to do. And I guess there is. But then I felt like I just did all of the stuff that there was to do.
Go to an Irish bar is 99% of the stuff.
Yeah, man.
That's
like,
literally the culture.
I was listening to a lot of Swedish, like, house music or house influential music from, like, the
documentary?
90s. Yeah, dude.
Hell
This
yeah.
is pop on Netflix. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. And also, episode 3 is Stockholm Syndrome, I think the episode is called. And
Swedish people rule the world.
Swedish people fucking rule, okay? Any 90s, like 2000s jam, on repeat since then. All right. And Swedish people, dude. And I've been obsessed with them since then. I forget why I started talking about that. But tidbit. Take a bit out of, I don't know. I hate when I do this to myself. I don't know. We'll get back there. It's all a journey. We're all getting back to something.
Okay, my friend and I used to always say, like, we would just be like, too high, Doug, when it was like a time, which it's from Whitest Kids You Know. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Trevor Moore.
Yeah. Also,
So I read that when I was on shrooms, and it was sad. It's a sad moment.
a little fun fact about another podcast I produced, Bugged Up. Shout out Bugged Up. The beginning intro, he has a little that's the Whitest Kids You Know in his intro. Now you bugged up. Yeah, that's bugged up now.
I didn't realize that.
Mm-hmm. Little fun fact.
Hell yeah.
It's all cool. Oh, that we moved to New York.
Yes.
Something like that. I forget what. Somehow we got to Sweden from there.
The amount of time that you're allowed to do basic bitch shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is what you said, Irish bar, and then I was thinking of house music. It's all coming back now, baby. Okay. In Boston, dude, when pre-pandemic, I used to be such a club head.
Really?
Yes.
Which one? Like,
oh, dude. Shout. I hate that I'm saying shout outs because it's such a thing that
like gay
podcasts are
clubs
saying.
You ever hit up Club Cafe? Machine?
I actually know one of the owners of Club Cafe.
Tell him to take my friend off he's not allowed in list.
So the college that I attended, one of the previous directors used to work there and is his husband.
My friend was
Club
like mad they wouldn't let anyone else, and he was just like apparently on the glass door just being like, let me in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's the saddest thing I've ever heard about.
Very cool vibe. I used to go to like legit like Icon and like Gypsy and like Cure. Like all the shit that's not even fun. And maybe Icon's
Wait.
still there.
Is Cure, was that like Theater District or like
Yeah.
Chinatown? I definitely went there once.
Yeah.
I'm obviously not a club person though.
Dude, my cousin used to be a promoter. So I used to just always go party with him and my other cousins and our friends and stuff. And it was just like a hilarious, fun time. And then you and I had like 3 beverages the other day. And I was ill. Like, and I'm like, how the fuck did I used to club that hard? And then this is where Sweden's coming back.
Okay.
Clubs in Sweden, though,
Yeah.
or in Europe in general,
Yeah, for sure.
way better.
I agree.
Way better.
I went to so many more. It was just like where you went though. It's like the only.
Yeah.
Like it was like a weird. Like no one would suggest like spending the late night at the bar. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I would.
Yeah, I absolutely.
But yeah.
I'm like saying I'd be the weirdo. They'd be
Yeah.
like, why wouldn't we go to the club? I'm like, because I'm me. I don't know.
Because shit's loud. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
But also, I kind of take it back because I feel like the handful of times I've had a good time at a club, it's with the right people.
Yeah.
Like in America.
Yeah. Last time I went to a club, I don't know if this was, but I went to a club in Iceland, and it was,
$1 million a drink.
you know, dude, and packed like sardines. And one of my friends was just airdropping selfies to everybody in the bar, like a good old American. All good. It was fun though. How does that happen?
I don't know. I had it once in the Prague bus station, and just chicks in the bathroom just were like taking pics in the mirror and just sending them to like everybody. But like, I don't know. I don't even remember what it said. Something. They probably just hoped I was a dude.
Dude, if you want to go somewhere that's not expensive, Prague.
Or I mean, even less expensive, Budapest.
I want to go to
I
Budapest.
want to be there so bad, like all the time. It's low key one of my favorite cities ever.
It's on a float in the baths.
Yeah,
Dude.
that turned into a club at night. Full
Imagine.
circle.
That feels a little weird though.
No, it doesn't.
It
It
does
rules. It fucking rules. I was there in the day, so like I think it was like 40. You get like there like all day, and then they're setting up the stages, and like there was a center pool.
Do you become a prune by the end of it?
Well, so like okay, my ticket ended at like 7, and then you have to pay to have the
Yeah.
whole nighttime. But like you could just go out and then come back in. But like the whole entire place is open. There's like actually, I'm sure it gets disgusting at a certain point. Like you don't go
Yeah.
into the hot ones inside. Like they're just gonna be steam.
I want to know what the like cleaning process is, or if that's just
I mean, I think stay in the pool because at least it's like
yeah.
chlorinated. But anyway, it looked like it was gonna rule. Like they were just setting up the DJ. And I'm
Dope.
like, yeah, I'm
It's
going
like-
back to be there.
Better Vegas.
Yeah, I would go there before Vegas for sure.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Ugh. I've gone to Vegas a couple times, and honestly, nah.
I mean, I only went at like 15. I feel like I have to go once of age.
Yeah, you
But-
do, just to say. But like, I don't know. You could also do all of that stuff in like the actual place instead of like the fake hotel of it.
Yeah. At
and
Venice.
for the same fucking probably price.
Yeah,
Honestly.
for sure.
But hey, sometimes people want to go from Egypt to Paris
To New York,
to
the fucking Golden Nugget. I don't know.
yeah, to M&M World. I don't know. Sometimes. Oh man. I went to Vegas once and I went to a French Montana pool party and I was there for like 5 hours and he wasn't there and I had to leave for my flight and I was like, that sucks. I didn't get to see
I
French Montana.
literally have no idea what French Montana would even look like if you watched it.
He
I
is
feel so old now.
light-skinned Moroccan.
Okay. An old roommate of mine went to a 50 Cent party in Vegas, and I just remember him telling me that like it was free for every chick to go in, and he had to pay $50, and I'm like,
Pays
know.
to have a pussy sometimes. You know.
yeah, every
I
once in a
don't
while.
Once in a while. I don't know. One time my dad told me it was the most powerful like weapon in the world.
Ew,
It
Dad.
was weird.
Like that's gross.
I don't know. I was like, where are you trying to get with that?
Yeah.
I don't think it was a weird thing. I think he was trying to like comment on something. But like, I'm like, wow. I guess.
But
even
like,
someone
what
with a
happened to
dick
him
thinks
that he's like, it's the most powerful?
I don't know, dog. He's got a lot of daughters.
True, that makes sense. I remember once my mom coming in my room telling me it's okay to like masturbate. And I was just
Oh,
like, get
oh
the
my
fuck
God.
out of my room, Mom!
Oh my God, this one time my mom and I were in the like Toronto airport. It was just the two of us. I was in fucking 7th grade. We had just gone to Niagara Falls and everything was great. We were having a great time. And then she was like, "Do you want me to tell you where babies come from?" And I was like, I straight up, I kid you not, was like, "Nah, I'll learn in health class." I
Yeah.
said that because that's weird, dude.
It's weird to unprompted get
In the
wanna
airport.
say it.
Then
Like,
she got me a couple books later. Did your mom ever get you like books on like your body and shit?
yeah.
I never
definitely.
read that shit. I
Definitely.
was like, I'll find out for myself. Let's go.
Yeah, I feel like I had a like American Girl. Oh my God, I absolutely did. I just
Yeah,
have a
that was
flash of
the
a
one.
picture, like where it has like I feel like body hair or something. Like I don't know something
Yes.
like that.
Oh my God, dude. We
Oh,
had the same one for sure. It was like
Yeah.
kind of cartoony, but like not real, like pastels.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
dude. We
Yep.
absolutely had the same
Stylized.
one. Probably got it from Barnes and Noble.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was like the hangout spot if you're like a suburban family.
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah. We're. Oh, I got something to talk about. Two things actually. So I've been doing this thing that isn't. I haven't been doing it a lot, but I'm gonna start doing it more. Where Moush manifests. Sparkly
stories.
sound. Yes. Where I'm just gonna be like manifesting things that I want to do, and hopefully this podcast will keep me accountable. But I started sketching. This is a concept. Started sketching a adult coloring book. And
Oh yep. I remember
Yeah.
talking about that.
and I want it, I'm not going to say what the name is yet, but I want it to, it's kind of, I've come up with like, it's kind of chronological. Like there's sort of a story involved. And I want it to have like intention. So I was thinking of like incorporating it into like, I don't know what yet, but maybe some kind of like self-help or like agenda thing too, some intertwined thing where like, because I have a hard time with like focusing and balancing my art, like, you know, left brain,
Sure,
right
yeah,
brain
yeah.
shit. And
Do art but like on a schedule.
yeah. And I feel like sometimes creatives have a hard time balancing that, and maybe like having like a designated book or product or something like in front where you can plan or, you know, make to-do lists or set intentions.
Yeah.
But then also have like a space to like kind of be creative. I don't know. I think it's cool. I'd buy some shit like that. And fucking, I don't even care if no one buys it. I'm going to make it for me.
Yeah.
I'm working on that right now.
It's a good idea. I'm just thinking I'm so on the one side that I'm
Yeah.
imagining myself like I'm
Just-
also on my laptop and I'm just like
Right. This is a cool product that I have been using for like the last year. It's like called My Next 90 Days. And it only takes like the next like 3 months. But I thought it was a really cool thing to like put together because it makes you like set time for like your self-care or like setting priorities or like whatever. And I have to write shit down to remember fucking anything.
same, yeah.
Like I just
I don't think I'll ever use my phone really for like a calendar or something.
I've tried so hard to go
yeah.
what, and I feel so fucking old saying
Same.
that.
I know. No, I have like a whole like one that like flat lit that like big calendar one and then a booklet for like the day to day. Like I want to carry
Yeah.
it with me.
Yeah. For why? I
don't know.
Fucking used to do
Work
that
from
shit.
home. I used to
Yeah.
also and would literally be like out being like
Dude, same. Is it? It's got to be an OCD thing. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
I've had those, those extreme busy days where like I don't know, like I've had to like catch a plane, but then had like an interview and like also at work, and then you're trying to pack, and like I write down literally down to like the 15 minutes, like eat at this time, and I get so much enjoyment out of just like crossing that off.
Yeah. So satisfying.
And like those are they're the most chaotic, but also the best days for some reason.
Yeah.
Where I'm just like I can get fucking shit done.
It's very productive. That's the word I was looking for. I was like, something with P.
But I feel like with the pandemic, it's so like I'm always at home, like, and I'm always at home able to stay organized, but for some reason because I can, I'm not as much.
Yeah. I felt it like the pandemic obviously like killed any want that I had to like go up on stage or like whatever, but like getting back to like what I creatively really fucking liked took so long because I was working so much.
Yeah.
and like dying from work, just from like years of work, not even like through pandemic, but like shit. So I don't know. How do people get back to that? Set aside time, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, do you think it's different due to the pandemic? Or, I mean, imagine it's just something people struggle with anyway, right?
Yeah, I mean, I felt because I used to work in a corporate setting as an interior designer, and I felt like that's not even a 9 to 5 job. That's how do you balance fucking anything? Like, it was a nonstop kind of job.
Jobs are literally never 9 to 5. I don't know why anyone even uses that phrase anymore.
Yeah, so I had a big problem with like work-life balance and like trying to achieve it to begin with. And so I might be too tired to like sit down and be creative and draw or paint or like whatever the fuck, but
yeah, I mean that's exactly what like when I do want any attempt, it's just like I work the 9 to 6, and now it's probably more like 7 usually. I don't want to do anything. I just want to like smoke weed and like continue to watch Netflix that was already on while I was working.
Yeah. I don't know. I started doing my artwork in the morning, like before any work. And the most challenging part of that is because you don't want to stop, but you kind of have to put a cap on it. But at least, I don't know, for me, it's a much more pleasant start to the morning, even if I have to get up a little bit earlier to do so. It just puts me in a better mood.
My problem is I mean, I'm increasingly more of a morning person, but whatever my first obligation is, that's pretty much what I'll sleep up until. So it's just like I have never been a person to want to like chill with coffee or something or go. I'm just like speed, throw shit on. I would
me
like,
either.
And
this
then I just leave the door or now roll to my couch. But like getting up early is not.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess I'm just a night person, so I should just swap it with that.
Well, that's the fucking thing too. Like, okay, if I was gonna go tell jokes or whatever, that's mostly a nighttime situation. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do that really in
breakfast.
the morning. Yeah, unless you have some like morning show of some sort. But like, that's not. I don't. You know, I'm not trying to do that.
Fuck that.
I'm just trying to hang out. You know. Okay. You went to art school with the intention of.
It was specific. The program was graphic communications design. So there were like 3 at the end. There was like print, maybe animation, and then I think just like videography. So that's the avenue that I wanted. So I did like 2 years worth of like coursework before I left. So that was like a lot of the basics of like I don't know. Yeah, just like sketching, like still life.
Yeah.
Basic photography.
Did you have like a thought in mind, like when, like if you had completed that or whatever, like where you would want to be, like exactly what kind of like job you would want, or like were you just kind of like I feel like I'm a creative person. I want to put my energy into this vessel of like art.
Yeah, I mean, I guess ultimately probably just being involved in like movie making in Hollywood, I suppose, like working at a studio. Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah. Yeah. And okay, I'll preface that with like, what got me into it was just a random, like shower idea in high school when I wanted to kind of, not bullshit, but like we had like independent studies where if you came up with a project and had a good enough proposal and had a teacher sign off on it, that like you'd get that the whole year to just like do it as you would. Have like check-ins or whatever. And I was like, hell yeah, it's senior year. I want to like.
Did you go to a big high school?
No, I mean it was the only one, and there were like 1,000 people total.
Oh wow.
So we had like 250. But
oh wow. Yeah, we were a small class as well. So
yeah, but like you probably had a lot of neighboring, right? Kinda?
We had one high school, and the whole high school I think was like maybe 800 kids, maybe.
Okay, it's still more like I was like 90 minutes from Columbus, Ohio. That's the closest metropolitan. So like middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
But oh yeah. Anyway, so I had the shower idea of just like. We always get our yearbooks, but they're always like way later. And like we're about to leave and everyone's going to part. Not really, 75% of them stay in that same town and go to the college there, but whatever. And so I was like, I was like, it's a book, and are you kidding me? It's 2010 and we have like videos that exist.
Yeah.
So I was like, I want to do a video yearbook project. And I want to like have it kind of like interviewing people interspersed, cover like something with every sport, every like drama, whatever fucking thing, and make it more like how you'd fill something out and be like, who's most likely to whatever, but just like pick random people and ask them stuff like that interspersed. So I had like a showing for it at the school and like the auditorium, and like made like, I don't know, I didn't sell it for that much, but I was like, I got like $500. I was like,
That's
it's
cool.
whatever, it's something
For like a senior in high school, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I honestly don't even know where it is right now, because I mean I have multiple copies. It's somewhere. It's like I would be so embarrassed to watch it right now. I need to do it sometime at some point. But that's kind of what got me into it. Like I did the whole project, and it was a lot of fun. I feel like before that, I was emo as hell, and it
We all were.
like me coming. I feel like I try to do things every once in a while to try to like get out of that, and that was one thing. And then it really helped me just get to know everybody more. And I ended up having like a great senior year where I was like, at the end of the year, kind of sad about leaving my classmates.
Yeah.
Where before I would have just been like,
Yeah.
deuces. I don't know.
That's true.
So I feel like I just recognized that it helped, and I like that. And that's what kind of made me want to then go do it in college.
You're good at capturing moments in time. That's good.
Yeah.
That's cool, dude.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a very, very early version of podcasting. Kind of. Because, like, in my mind, I think of, like, podcasting as, like, a moment in time kind of thing. So weird, dude.
I honestly, for that reason, like, some people go back through podcasts and stuff. I don't think I could ever do that. It's like,
I do that sometimes.
I don't know if there's one I would do that for. It's just weird to me that hearing things or, like, I don't know.
I like, it depends on the podcast, because there are some where they're very specific episodes where I'm like, oh, that really hit different. You know what I mean? Like, weird enough, today, a year ago, on Bucked Up, actually, we had, rest in peace, Casey Durkin on,
Right.
and my God, you want to talk about an artist and a creative person. God damn it, do I miss that bitch so fucking much. Holy shit. Like, the reason why... there's a reason why I can't say on the podcast why that made me think of this, but I go back to, like, Crystalia a lot. And I also go back to that Casey episode a lot, just because, like, A, she's no longer here, so, like, that's the only way I can hear her voice. But also, just, like, the content of it, just, like, when I'm in a certain mindset, like, helps.
Yeah.
Shit like that. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe this podcast will be that for somebody one day. My God forbid they listen to the first episode more than one time.
Pray for you.
I know, right? Laura's killing it. I'm just smacking my lips into the mic.
It's fine. I'm fidgeting too. And looking at how hairy my legs are right now.
It's okay.
Got our buttholes waxed in this room.
We did, dude. That was somebody else's form of art. Yeah. Not on this table or anything. We actually had a legitimate table and esthetician.
Oh, yeah. For a second, I was like, but was it on the other table we were eating on? No.
No,
Okay.
no. No, Laura and I have gone to,
I
like...
mean, that wasn't like I would care, but...
No. So many different dimensions. That was just one of them. Dude, speaking of art, dude, and this space that we're currently in, that you can't, like, see a whole lot of, but that I pretty much designed the set for, that I want... The company is too much content. And I want it to be a space in a studio for people to come and create and, like rearrange and work on their projects however they can here. And I think that we've had some really talented people come through. And I think that that's cool. And that's another part of, like, the art that I do, like the producing that we were talking about. So how hard is it to get back behind a mic when you have hilarious people coming through your house all the time? I guess that's just an ego thing. That's just resistance, I suppose.
Why? Why do you think? Like,
I don't know.
you're just comparing or what?
It'd be so stupid to compare,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
But I'm just like, oh, they're like, I like listening to them more than listening to myself.
It's easier for sure.
Yeah, definitely resistance. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's thinking what they have to say, I mean, is more worthwhile than what you have to say. Like a barrier of thinking that.
It's so weird. I don't
Right?
feel like that, though.
Yeah.
Oh, is that bad? Should I not think that? I don't know. I don't know if that's good or bad. No one has
Situational.
anything more important to say than I do.
I think you're finally being honest. This is where the
All right.
the real insecurities come out. You don't have to
Yeah.
you don't have to force it. They're there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this is part of making art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people, I have something. First of all, not that I'm keeping time, but I just, how long approximately do you think we've been going for? I just need like a frame of reference. Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna end on a story, and then we can kind of like wrap things up. Speaking of people like watching your art, I'm so happy that you said that, Becky. Podcasting is weird, and entertainment and comedy is weird because it is immediately truthful. Like, you have to be honest. There's no other option. Like, you can't be phony in comedy. People see it, they smell it, and they don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that, like, it being, at the time, a new medium that I was trying, I was like, I'm very used to doing solitary art. Like, if I'm in a mood or whatever the case may be, if I'm painting or something, like, that's like having, like, if somebody's watching me, it's like somebody watching me fucking jerk off. Like, you know what I mean? It's a very personal thing, unless it's, like, made to, the scenario is different. But, like, when I'm in my house, like, in painting or whatever, like, no one's watching me. It's, like, a very private thing, so.
Also, it's, like, more under your control.
Yeah.
Because then when you have other elements, it's, like, so much more than when you're just the one controlling the whole thing.
Yeah. And, like, this is the first apartment I've had where I can leave my art up and I don't have to, like, break it down after working on it for a period of time, which is so wonderful. But the, like, the double-edged sword of that is that a lot of people come through and they'll, like, which is great. Like, they'll comment on art or whatever, and, like, that's cool. I love when people, like, talk about their art, too, and stuff. But if it's not done yet, I'm so insecure. And I'm just, like, I forget, and I leave it out or, like, something. And when that you can, like, put away. But, like, talking into a recorded audio visual platform.
Yeah, you can't just pause and.
Because why would you?
Yeah.
It's weird to pause. There's so many podcasts that I listen to, they don't pause. Why wouldn't?
I mean, that's when it then goes back to kind of sounding fake. Like, people aren't being honest. Because, yeah, you went from beginning to end the conversation.
Yeah. I think that, wow, this is going to sound heavy. But, like, this is also a experiment in me being my, like, actual self. Like, publicly.
For yourself, you mean?
For myself.
Like, wanting to see.
Yeah.
How it is and how it comes across and, like.
Yeah, because plenty of people don't accept it, and that's fine. And I think, like, now I'm cool with that. So I can, like, talk about that, I guess, and it'll come out in my art. I don't know. I hope that other people that come on this podcast have, like, some insight that they can share like you have. It's been very helpful.
Yeah.
That's cool. Also, like, Laura and I used to do a show called 2 Girls 1 Hour that maybe we'll bring back. We kind of did
we
it.
don't eat the meat and cheese beforehand.
Dude, we were, speaking of creating art, like, we were creating beautiful artwork via charcuterie board. And that's something that we really should be sharing with the world. So maybe this is Moush manifesting again, that we'll actually, we'll do that somehow. Did you want to plug anything?
No. But I feel like I was gonna briefly. I feel like I wanted to provide the relevance of, like, the project I was talking about.
Yeah.
Because I like just being like, here's a random thing I did fucking.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Thank you for being a better
11
host.
years ago.
Please.
I'm like, I haven't done anything since.
Take this podcast. It's yours now.
just that's why like before when I like keyed into that topic, is just from the basically the program I was in, too much work. It was like to catch up. I did this like intensive summer program, and got mono at the end, along with a couple.
That's always
Three
fun.
different things at once. It was
At least it wasn't COVID.
Yeah, but like it caused me to miss one extra class, and it was one of those professors that was just a fucking asshole.
Mm-hmm.
And so he gave me an F in that class, and then that just like is one of those things that sets you back, where you have you're supposed to stay on track. And then I was playing catch up, and then my parents basically were just like, you need to pull you out, and then you need to like think about what you're gonna do to go back. And then that pretty much caused me like, or maybe to like think about, well, I just want to be back in college with my friends.
Yeah.
So like think logically of like what I want to do, and what's always a job that's solid, like, and I switched over to finance, like the biggest jump probably you could ever do. And yeah, then it was just
So now we got to get you back into it.
exactly, yeah.
This is the
That's
journey.
been like 10 years now of just
Well, fuck, dude. Let's do it. Like, like I feel like with all of that, you can't suppress. I don't know. An artist shouldn't be suppressed. In their creativity. I feel
it really just feels like that was a whole different person when I was doing that. Like I just feel like I am always so on the right side. Yeah, right side is like that's just like all I am now. It feels like that anyway. I don't know. I don't know how to switch, dude.
Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, okay. Do you like to write?
Yeah. But I mean, I guess in the same way as this, it kind of feels scary, like actually sitting down to like know where to begin, and yeah.
It took me 3. Technically, dude, this is like my 7th try doing this. It's like, I guess how many? I don't know.
And I feel like, I mean, it is a part of it. Is I spend so much time sitting there on a computer that it's like, I don't know. I'm not gonna handwrite. Like, I don't know.
Get a typewriter.
Yeah.
That's so fucking
That
serial killer of you. It's fucking perfect.
You come over to my house, it just says all work and no, like, yeah.
It's just like,
And it's like this high up.
it's like one of those long French cigarettes just still burning. Like, like no puffs taken. It's just burning like there for ambiance.
I don't know where I am. I feel like I'm just standing
Petting
in the shower,
Cosimo.
just like,
just in the corner. Like,
yes. Oh, but then it's so hipster of me to get a dumb typewriter.
I mean, you have like a retro like diner.
No, that was my first.
Dining
I was
room
like,
set.
that would look so sick to sit in a
It does look
1950s
sick. It does look sick. I 100% agree with you, and I think the typewriter fits that aesthetic.
Okay, my roommate's just gonna scream out at me, "Fucking stop with the goddamn weird typing sounds!" Like at like 2 a.m.
Dog. Make that the punishment. Clean up. All.
That's actually fair.
Yeah.
He deserves that. Okay, that's actually a solid idea.
All right,
Go
dude.
walk to Urban Outfitters and
I feel
they
like
definitely have one.
I feel like we should do a thing. I don't know what it is yet, but like maybe I'll come up with it throughout this podcast or like the next episode, where the people that come on, such as yourself, that want to get back into sort of like this path or like journey, I wonder if there's like some kind of way that like we can all hold each other sort of accountable to like make those things happen.
Yes,
You know,
like
for
on
the
the
greater
podcast, like
I don't
As
know.
like a-
As a community. The Haus Haux community. I don't fucking know, dude.
we have a talent show
We have it
amongst each other. I'll just come with my papers and just I'm just reading. I'm like, throw
I have an
paper.
idea.
What?
What if you have Laura back in a month
Yeah,
and you can talk about what she's worked on since then?
that's a great idea.
I read a spooky, scary story
Oh
that
my
I clearly have written.
Hell yeah, dude. We should actually do some spooky stuff for the spooky seasons coming up.
Yes.
That would be fun. That would be fun and creative. And I used to be scared of Halloween, so that would be a great journey to go down and
Legitimately
not.
scared?
Yeah, like the bloody mask, that costume that like all the
Scream?
boys. And, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so in first grade, fucking all the boys had that mask, and they knew I was scared of it, and they all like decided to scare me. And since then, I've been afraid of Halloween. So I mean, it got better now, but you know, I should watch some horror
I know what my
movies.
costume is this year.
Everyone's gonna fuck with me. Great.
No, I literally
Yay.
never. I don't know the last time I dressed up for Halloween.
I don't know, man. But the last time I dressed up for Halloween, it was definitely slutty.
I think the last time I actually put effort into it, I repurposed a Playboy bunny costume and I turned it into Poison Ivy. It was actually sick. I have it somewhere. Yeah.
Nice,
Never
dude. I hand sewed a Jasmine costume once and made my ex an Aladdin costume.
Just like poofy, like MC Hammer
Oh,
pants.
dude, like the full get. I'll show you a picture after this. But holy shit, am I pissed that like I'll never get to post that again.
Please make him do that.
Yeah, dude. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. But thank you for joining.
Of course.
And I hope you'll come back in a month. And we'll both be doing some kind of shit that we'll have to report. This is exciting.
Writing. Be cross 2 girls 1 hour / writing or I'll come in with what I prepared.
Yeah. And for the moment, follow me at Ani_Moush. And also toomuchcontent.live on Instagram. And that's also our website, toomuchcontent.live. And Laura?
My Instagram, I am Laura Schumacher. It's finally a handle that isn't a psychotic one. Die Gemütlichkeit.
Like what? No one knew how to spell that.
Yeah, I know. And then it just looks like it's die. I know. So
On Instagram and on Twitter, right?
Twitter's Schumalj. It's like SCHUMALJ.
Cool.
Yeah.
Go follow her there. Pressure her to be her creative self and do the same to me. And please, from the jump, subscribe. Please subscribe. And catch you next time. Bye.